Greetings and hello. Welcome. This is Fatima Williams of FatimaWilliams.com. Cleansing done right, cleansing made simple. I want to welcome you to this cleansing clarity video made especially for you to help you understand a little bit about how you can get the greatest results from colon hygiene and to demystify a little bit of a myth associated with colonics. So, colonics. You've probably already looked around the website and figured out, well, colonics is a way of cleansing the colon of all manner of stankiness by way of water. What you don't know, or probably don't know, is that most people think that, well, I'll just get one colonic session and that should really do it. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but one colonic is kind of like washing one strand of hair when you wash your hair. Unfortunately, the whole one and done myth is truly a myth, and regardless of how much waste you get out of the colon during the colonic session, the reality is that that is just the tip of the iceberg. You got to remember, your colon is about 5.5 to 6 feet long, and so when working with me, the best way that I work with clients and the way that in which I shine and do my best work and the way that clients get the greatest results usually is by doing more than one session. Here's what that looks like. Typically speaking, clients would do well, especially if they're new to colon hygiene or if they haven't had colonics in a long time. They would do well to do anywhere between 6 to 12 sessions. Now, before you get overwhelmed with those numbers, the best way to approach colon hygiene initially is to do your initial session. Do your initial session with your practitioner. See how your body feels. Make sure that you jive well with the person, in this case me. Make sure that you're feeling me, that I feel like a good match for you. And then after your first session, start looking at how we can start to build upon the first session. So the first session, like I said, is like the tip of the iceberg. It's kind of like working with a personal trainer and you decide that you really want a six-pack really bad. Well, unfortunately, a six-pack is not going to happen with one session. There's a therapeutic benefit to doing more than one session, and this is the case with colon hygiene. So my clients that do the greatest work and get the greatest results usually are those who, for one, are coachable and understand the patient nature associated with allowing water to slowly loosen up waste, regardless of whether you get a lot of waste out during your first session. And chances are you probably will, because we're using lots of water during the colon cleansing session. Maybe about, 30 to 35 gallons of water, not all at once, but over the course of the 45 or 50-minute session that you're having. So clients that are coachable, making sure that you understand the patience associated with doing your work outside of the colonic room. You can't just come into the colonic room and expect for me, the practitioner, to be your poop messiah and save you from your reckless behavior. Okay, so we're going to start looking at diet. We're going to start looking at lifestyle patterns and other things that may play a contributing factor in your digestive health. The second thing is maintaining consistency. So I like to start clients off with my Cleansing for Newbies program. And this particular program is kind of like a really soft introduction, a new introduction to the world of colon cleansing. And it consists of 3 colonics delivered over the course of a 7 to 10 day period of time. What that looks like is during the time that you're doing the colonics, we're going to start looking at diet. We're going to start looking at other ways in which we can help to tweak what you're already doing well and the things that may not necessarily be serving you, doing away with those things. The third thing that we need to be concerned about, especially if you really want results, is understanding the methodical nature associated with colon hygiene, i.e. colonics, colon irrigation, colon therapy. It's all one and the same, in case you're wondering why I'm using all these words interchangeably. It's a very methodical thing doing colonics and doing them the right way. Here at the office, I use a method called the Wood Gravitational Method. And the Wood Gravitational Method, I love it because I think that it's far superior to typical machine colonics. Now, true indeed, I'm not vilifying other types of colonics because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of poop. I'm team poop all the way. So it doesn't really matter to me how the poop comes out, just that it comes out. I find that clients get better results when they're doing the wood gravity method because it's a much more gentle way of creating a greater depth of cleanse. And so the methodology associated with this has to do with listening to your body, listening to your body's rhythm, observing what is coming out, how it's coming out, the consistency of what is coming out, what's the color of it, what's the texture of it, is it sticky, is it gooey, is it mucousy, is it cloudy. All of these things are things that we're looking at when we start to design a colon hygiene protocol. And so results vary. Everybody's different. But what I do know is that those clients who come to me and are ready to do the work initially and not just coming out of colonic curiosity will really yield the greatest results. And also too, it allows me to be able to shine as your practitioner and really give you the tools that you need independent of the colonic to go forth and really, really shine and be awesome in terms of your digestive health. So I hope that that's helpful for you. I want to thank you again for taking a few minutes to listen to this video or to watch this video. And if you're not already following me on social media, please follow me. I'm on Facebook as Fatima Lowe-Williams, HHC, Twitter as Fatima Lowe-Williams, and Instagram as Fatima Lowe-Williams, as well as YouTube. So if you need some additional guidance, watch a couple of YouTube videos, and of course, shoot me a line or two. I'm happy to answer some questions, and if you're lucky, I might even take a moment to answer your question in a personal video email. So have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. In the name of poopers everywhere, I say have an awesome, awesome day.